Well, this is lovely. My transmission's slipping. Do not know what's going on. Oh boy. Let me check my tran fluid. Well, I just checked the transmission fluid and it looks good, looks full. It's still shifting nicely, so I don't know what's up. It's not the overdrive switch because no gear works. It's just like slipping. So I'm hoping it just heated up too much. It's gonna cool down and grab again. We'll see. It's gonna give it a few minutes. Maybe we'll get lucky. It's a new transmission. I installed the sensor the other day, but it's not leaking anywhere or anything, so I don't know. All right, moment of truth. I'm gonna see if it even moves. So let it run and cool down for 10 minutes. When I let off this brake, if it moves, we're in good shape. So we'll see. Got a line of cars coming. Pull out here as soon as these cars stop coming. It's like an endless line of vehicles. Hopefully it just starts moving. Come on, vehicles.
The caravan is getting longer.
It's starting to move. That's a good sign. Woohoo! We're moving.
I think you have to hold down the button for about 3 seconds.
All right.
Start talking.
Well, it's we're rolling. I think she was just getting hot, so I have to keep my eyes on it. It's still pretty weird. We're gonna have to deal with that soon. Maybe just go ahead and change the transmission fluid and flush her. I think we are good. I do have a transmission temperature sensor I just installed to avoid this problem, but it's not working correctly, even though I think I installed it in the right spot. So I don't know. I checked the fluid, looks good, so I think she just got hot on that. But I have noticed it slipped a couple times like that, which is a little bit weird. So I'm going to do a transmission fluid just flush and put some new fluid in when I get to Vegas. I think it's the plan. We can make it 450 miles. We'll see. Here we go. There's the town of Green River over there. One of the best roadside taco stands around for sure. We're gonna bypass it this time. So we just ate. It just said that we have 110 miles to the next service, so hopefully all is well. Knock on wood. Here we go. We're gonna send it. Well, guys, not looking super good. She's starting to slip again, and we got maybe 80 miles to the nearest town/service. Pretty much out in the middle of nowhere right now. I don't know, man. I do not know. We have no choice but just to make it as far as we can. Heck of a pass we're climbing up, whatever this is. Feel that? Big slip. Ooh, it's crazy. Caught that on camera. Up. Oh, no. Come on. Don't slip now. No. Come on. Get us through this pass. She is not happy, man. It's like we're at the top right up here. Come on, girl. Super weird. I don't know what's going on with it because it's shifting nicely. There's not like worn down gears or something. This is frustrating. So we get up to this view area and I'll let it cool off a minute, I guess. I just have no idea to know what the temp is. I know it's not, but it's saying right there that's not accurate. So we can get up here and we'll stop for a second. All right, we just made it over to the pull-out at least. We're gonna let her cool off and just kind of examine stuff. Oh, there it goes again. No. Be nice. Just get us up here. 7,700 foot elevation. No wonder. We've been going uphill forever. Anyway, I think we just made it to the top. Thank God. We're gonna start rolling down. We're just going like 32 miles an hour until we get there. Hundreds of miles. I tell you what though, this is one beautiful drive. Still chugging along somehow, taking her easy. We're gonna try to make it all the way to Vegas if we can. See what happens here. There's another big climb. So we can get up this one. Oh boy, it's getting some slippage again after I went up that hill, which leads me to believe it's definitely heat. Don't really know what else to do. There goes Rye. We told her to go ahead because we got like another 215 miles just to get to St. George, Utah, which is basically the first place I could have this thing worked on transmission-wise. So I'm trying to take it as easy as I can. She just slipped again in the last uphill. We're just trying to creep there and see if we can limp her to Vegas and see what's going on. I've got Eden back there behind me in the Jeep, so if anything happens, at least we're together. That part's good, but she can't tow me or anything since we need to get there. As I'm driving along, I just realized that I've not explained overall where we're going. I've never been to the west side of the Sierras and the California mountains. There's a ton of good whitewater paddling out there and some really cool rivers to go take you guys on. It's been on my list for like 25 years, ever since I started whitewater kayaking. So I'm finally going to be in the area in the season that it's running in June. So I thought it'd be cool to check out. So we're basically on our way there, but making some cool stops across the way. Maybe we're gonna go through Yosemite. I've never been there. Yeah, just kind of messing around in the west for a little bit before we're off to our next spot. That is our immediate plan. But first, we just have to even make it to Vegas. Still got a pretty good ways. We just filled up, getting back on the highway. That's funny, we just stopped at Love's, which is where Eden and I first met each other. Pretty crazy. It's fun to relive it for 2 seconds there. It's the first time we've been back to Love since the trip where we met each other. Let's see how far we make it. Let's do it. We're going to Vegas, baby. Got a beautiful drive we're on right now. You know what canyon we're going into. We're making pretty good time. Still cruising along. We're gonna take like 9 hours to get to Vegas, but we'll get there eventually. Oh, we are taking a break for some dinner. From the transmission cool off. And by dinner, I mean Brie. What are you doing down there?
I'm having some brie and cheese.
Yeah, seems like a nice place.
Brie and cheese. You got me saying it now.
Brie and cheese. Yeah, we're having some brie and cheese over here. I'm literally losing my mind. We're in the chain up area. This is good. Anyway, this is dinner. We still have like 200 something miles to go because we're going 30 miles an hour and it's taking forever. We're alive again. Back in action.
I'm gonna wash knives.
Yeah, thanks for the guano.
Guava.
This is the second time I've had guava. It's pretty good. Thanks for the bat turd. Hey, you guys want a rug? Aha. We have 230 miles to get to Vegas. It's already 8 o'clock. Tomorrow morning, we're supposed to meet up with Johnny Lungs and Barb and Jeremy from Alaska, old friends, bandmates. And then we're gonna meet up with Dustin and Lele. They're driving from somewhere out in California to come meet us in Vegas. So it's like all the Alaskans together hanging, so it's gonna be pretty fun. We're back on the road again. Let's see how far we can make it tonight. I think we're gonna try to get like pretty much all the way to just north of Vegas. Fire Valley, Valley of Fire, something like that.
Use the left 3 lanes to take the I-15 southwards.
Beautiful sunset tonight. The clouds are really cool. We're taking a pit stop. Or a pit stop, I guess I should say, at the travel center. There's something just fun about pulling up to travel stops
Head southeast
when you're road tripping. I don't know what it is. It's like just an old American pastime. It's good stuff. Getting there, we're going up to BLM land and finding a place to camp just outside of St. George, a little town called Leeds. Good morning, y'all. Let the day begin. So this is it. We get like 150 miles to Vegas, and we're gonna go meet up with Johnny and Dustin and Barb and Lele and Jeremy, and just all the friends. Let's go.
Utah 9 west.
Back on the road again. Eating right behind. I think I figured out what's going on. I just started thinking about just issues I've had with the truck, and one of the first ones is my gears. Anytime I go to my lowest gear, the drive 1, the little arrow doesn't go all the way over to it. It stops at 2, so that's kind of weird. Then you're supposed to be able to start these trucks in neutral, and I can't start in neutral. And sometimes the truck won't even start, and I'll have to bump the shifter lever around to make it start, which is the neutral safety switch that's causing that. And then I'm like, wait a minute, if the neutral safety switch, if there's something wrong with that, then wouldn't the truck like think it might be in neutral sometimes? And just sporadically, like it was doing with the shifter starting. The more I thought about it, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm climbing, and all of a sudden my RPM starts skyrocketing like I'm in neutral, and all of a sudden it catches again, just randomly. and doesn't have to be a steep uphill. Pretty sure it's my neutral safety switch because I checked my transmission fluid. It does not smell burned. It looks nice and red, clean, it's full. I've just been taking it really easy, so there's no way the transmission is getting hot enough to make it slip. So I think it's that switch. So we're gonna replace that when we get to Vegas up here. And hopefully that's it. This little Airstream, I think it's pretty cool. I haven't shown you guys what that is, but you'll get a tour in our channel before too long. This Airstream base camp model, it's like the smallest one they make. Pretty cool little campers. Pretty light too, I think it's like 2,600 or 2,700 pounds. So that Jeep's able to tow it pretty easy. All right, we're back in Arizona. Wasn't expecting that. We're about to pop right back out into Nevada pretty soon here though. Really cool canyon we're going. This is Virgin River Canyon over there. Heard that you can pack raft that. It's supposed to be kind of a cool pack raft run when there's water. Obviously there's not water now. We're getting pretty close, about 17 miles away. Jumping on to Vegas. This is the most confusing intersection I've ever been to. Crazy back there. See Las Vegas way out there in the distance, rolling in. Ian's trying to get me in the water program here.
Yeah.
Yep, thinking ahead.
Water in the desert.
I know. I never drink water, but I do change door handles. So I left my other truck. I have the keys for my door lock with my truck keys. So I have no way to lock my door, and we're going into Cali and Vegas and all that stuff. So it's actually more expensive to call someone up and have them come out and make a key that fits this. It's actually cheaper just to pay freaking, it's not even cheap, but 70 bucks and get an entire new door latch assembly. So that's what we're doing. Hopefully get the keys. Anyway, we're gonna install this really quick and heading to Vegas and meet the crew. Let's see what it comes with here. Ideally, I could just change the key assembly, not change everything else, but I don't know if that's possible. Let's go. So we just need this. So yeah, it looks like it's got a pin. Drill. Shoots that out. I forgot to film the tail end, but yeah, it locks. Does all the things now, so good to go. Coming into Vegas, my GPS, I don't know what's going on, but my CarPlay just totally stopped working. It needs a passcode and everything, I can't get in, so I can call up the boys and see what's going on. It's not them, it's something to do with Sony's system or something. I don't know what's up. Las Vegas traffic, here we go. There's the main drag right over there. Cosmopolitan, way up there, that's where we're heading. Eden stayed there a good bit before, so she knows it pretty well. But parking might be interesting, so we're gonna go find out. Oh man, about to get crazy up in here. Here we go. We get the same hotel as Dustin and Lele, so that could be fun.
Turn right.
We're supposed to be in the woods right now, and we're in downtown Vegas. Well, we accidentally went into a parking garage. Luckily, it's 13 feet tall. Hopefully, we can get out of here without taking out the bike rack. Crazy looking. Well, truck's running all right, I think, so far. Vegas is a crazy place, man. It was really fun meeting up with Dustin and Johnny and even go see Magic Mike. So we didn't catch a show. We'll probably come back to Vegas. If you guys...
Use the second from the left lane to turn left onto Getting Home.
Okay, go be quiet. If you guys would like to see me do a Vegas episode where I do stuff... Okay, that's it. That's it. We're turning you off. If you guys would like to see me do a Vegas episode where I take you guys on some weird city adventures, where I put myself in my element, say something in the comments and drop some ideas. Vegas might be one of the cities where we take you guys and just do some weird stuff. It's a good place for that. Also, if you guys look back at my videos a couple years ago, I was parked at the Stratosphere Hotel up here, which is like the big needle. We go a little bit further, you'll be able to see it. This car doesn't stop here. It's that tall, spiky building right there. Can you guys see that? I'm sure you can. Anyway, I parked there right across the street from that big spire, and someone like jumped off the building. It's pretty sad, and landed in the street down here. So I couldn't get to the car for about 12 hours. is a mess. I guess that kind of stuff happens all the time here. It's pretty sad. There's Circus Circus. That's one of our favorite places to stay after Burning Man. Not this one, but the one in Reno. Crazy hotel. It's a different world than you guys are about to see here in the next few days, next few episodes. We're out of here. Just left Vegas. Eden and I are heading towards California. So we get to drive through, what's the desert? It's like the hottest place in North America, pretty much. Oh, Death Valley. That's it. Anyway, it's already like 100 something degrees in Vegas. I can't imagine how hot it's gonna be there, but we're probably camping in Death Valley tonight somewhere. Maybe 4 hours to drive and we'll stop for the night. It's so far so good with the neutral safety switch. My transmission hasn't been slipping yet, but we also just started, so we'll see. And it is hot outside, so I'm sure it's warm. It's pretty crazy, and maybe even a little known to most people that just think of Las Vegas as a big city, is the second you get out of it, it's beautiful. We're heading west right now. Really cool Joshua trees all over the landscape, big rocky peaks everywhere. It's like beautiful out, and actually a lot of BLM land. So I think what we're gonna do in the interest of having a relaxing evening is just stop in about an hour while there's still daylight, because Eden needs to do some video editing, and I do also, and get a video prepared for you guys to release tomorrow. So I'm gonna be premiering one tomorrow, so I'm gonna finish getting everything ready with it. That's our game plan, so see where we can find a camp tonight up here in the high desert. Well, this is sweet. We just found a spot. We used, what's the website called? The Dirt? I think it's DYRT, and if you subscribe to it, you get like free dispersed camping spots. It just shows you on a map. So you can subscribe to that. I've got Onyx off-road in mine, but my headset's all messed up right now. Or my CarPlay, Apple CarPlay's not working. I don't know what's up. It's not connected to my iPhone. Anyway, 4 miles up this road, there's supposed to be a BLM camping area, dispersed camping. So I'm gonna go check it out. That last spot did not exactly work out. It was Desert National Wildlife Refuge, and I think a bunch of campers that abused it and stayed there too long. People probably coming in from Vegas or whatever and camping there and staying there. But anyway, we had to leave there because there's no overnight camping sites everywhere. Now we're driving up this place across the street. This is a dispersed camping in BLM land up here, so we should be good. Go find out.
The canyon area and entering National Reservation.
That's what it's looking like. There's a camper off to the left up here. This is sweet. Joshua trees. There's donkeys everywhere. Literally almost just hit a donkey, believe it or not. Wild donkeys. Oh. Hopefully you can get through here with your Airstream. It is a base camp model, so it's like a little bit off-roady. As off-roady as Airstream's good. Sweet, score, we got something. There's even a chair ready to go. Nice. Not too shabs, buddies. That'll do. Ooh, really quick, I wanna check out my transmission temperature. Because it's not working, but I bought this infrared gun. And this will move up out of the way. There we go. I can get under here and hit this. 224, ooh, she's warm. 20, 205, 208. Oh, you just went four-wheeling in a camper. What you got over here?
There's onions everywhere!
A little onion situation.
Look at this!
Just went shopping. Hey, it peeled them for you already. That's good. Anyway, this is a nice spot. There's a whole bunch of donkey poo right over here and a chair. You know, look, the chair's facing it so you can look at it.
The other person on YouTube would be like, look how beautiful, and would not show any of
Yeah, someone dumped cow manure right here. Someone set off a bomb down there. There's a bunch of trash. It's a nice spot though.
I like the burn.
Yeah, that's a nice spot.
Yeah, somebody just lit
Yeah.
the land on fire for some reason.
It's pretty everywhere though, actually.
What the heck is going on right here? I have a 6th pineapple.
Oh yeah. Is that a pineapple? On a pole? There's a thumbnail.
Instead of a head on a pike, pineapple on a pike.
Yeah, it's good.
Yep.
Maybe we'll put our other pineapple on that one we'll eat tonight.
Want to?
Yep, this is fun. It's gonna be so weird when the donkeys start like walking through here.
It'd be great. Donkeys are our friends.
Yeah, I like them. Anyway, this is the spot, I think. I call this home. Let's get a beautiful evening out here. The high mountains, not quite in the Sierra foothills. We're just, I guess just southeast are just basically east of Death Valley, so right around the corner. And you could tell because it's really getting warm as we're traveling out this way today. But nighttime is beautiful out here. Death Valley is like really comfortable. Say in the mid 60s, low 70s right now. Just getting cozy for the night. I've got a video premiere tomorrow, so I've got my Starlink Mini out over here. A little portable battery pack thing, but I'm gonna go ahead and charge it with my EcoFlow power station over here. I just charge it while I'm driving, and it charges everything else when I'm not driving, so works pretty well. We're gonna do a pretty easy dinner tonight, probably just some ramen or something, and wake up in the morning, do a video premiere, and move on to the next spot. And I'm starting to get a moon back. It's been super dark out, really dark recently, so it'd be nice to have some moonlight again. The moon is looking really cool right now. Let's see, I'm gonna get out the big lens. Also, we're gonna do a tour of this truck because I need to show you guys what I've done. This is from Complete Performance. Put these steps in. Pretty sweet, amp power steps. Just close the door so you can see for a second. Pretty rad, huh? When you open the door, they're just like, boom. Come out super fast. Anyway, let's put the big one on. See if we can see this moon. Thought you guys would enjoy this. The wind's kind of blowing pretty hard, so hopefully the camera's not shaking too much, but the moon is wicked right now. So with my eyes, naked eyes, I can only see like pretty much the slither, but with this lens, I've got my good lens on right now, pretty wicked. You can see like the craters in the moon. See in the camera, it was really bright a while ago. We could see all the craters and stuff, but now it's cool.
That's so neat. You can see it better in the lens.
It was really good a while ago. It's dipping fast. Good morning, friends. Officially coffee time. Getting her going on the new oven. Pretty fired up in that. Slept really good last night. Anyhow, we got a pretty good ways to go. We're trying to get to Yosemite today. We're gonna leave fairly soon, but first we're gonna do a video premiere this morning. Do some YouTubing, but to do that, we need coffee. That's our step one. I guess both a cup here. I might have got Needham hooked on Vietnamese coffee. We just happen to have both coffee drippers in this trip. Unfortunately, I ran out of Claudia's coffee, but I found this other coffee. It's been pretty good. Bought a whole bunch of bags of it. Copper Cow coffee. It's like actually a Vietnamese blend, so it's meant for these makers. Ain't no Claudia's, but it's good enough for now. I think there's one in Denver, actually. There's Claudia's on Denver. So. I used to burn my hand in this every morning. I forget how hot it is. I need to wrap this with some leather or something. I've been saying that for 5 years. Okay. Oh yeah. Waking up in the desert. Oh, we have a new neighbor. Living in a minivan. Time. It's getting really warm. I'm just outside of Death Valley right now, so it's pretty toasty. Oh, that's good. A bee just flew into my vehicle. That's nice. Good timing. Ugh. Oh, Mr. B, please don't sting me. You're gonna have to get out of here, though. These glow plugs go just for a second, even though I'm sure the engine's warm. I do want to check my transmission temperature and just compare it to what I have up there. Waking up, so transmission temp says 247. That's definitely incorrect. Let's see what it is real quick. Give me a little infrared gun. 78. Yeah. So 79 degrees. And it's saying that it is 253 degrees. 253 minus 79 equals 174 degree difference. Maybe I'll check it and see if it's consistent throughout its range. It's interesting though. I wish there was a way to calibrate this. And we're off. He's doing a little bit of wheeling up here. Check this out. Stop so you guys can see. Oh yeah. Nothing crazy, but like, if you were in a longer setup, you'd probably bottom out in this little hill we're going over now. nice, eh? Look at that. Anyway, we're heading towards Yosemite National Park, so here goes nothing. Got about 5 or 6 hours to go. Yep. Let me see. That's a cool camping spot. We camped kind of right over there at the base of that little hill. There's a ski resort back there, believe it or not. I'll have to look it up sometime. I can't imagine skiing through Joshua trees. It'd be pretty wild. Anyway, I'm gonna switch the microphones so you guys are in a good one so you can actually understand. And we're heading towards Yosemite. All right, little mic check, Rode mic. I think it's the go-to. The little lab mics. Hopefully you guys can hear me pretty well in this. We're gonna keep this on while I'm driving, so hopefully that improves the audio. You guys see that? It's crazy optical illusion. It looks like the sky is on top of the road. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. Pretty close to Death Valley. Creeping up on it. Transmission's doing good. It's not slipping or anything. Once we stop for a little bit, I'm gonna see if I can remount the transmission temperature sensor and see if I can get it to be correct, because that is definitely not correct there, but we'll get it fixed. Oh, this is a really beautiful drive. I'm actually surprised. Absolutely nothing out here. I guess I kind of expected that for Death Valley. Really peaceful place, it seems like. Not a lot of light pollution, no humans, buildings, anything disturbing anything. That's funny. I was just thinking this reminds me of Alaska. North Slope is just so desolate, and sure enough, there's some drill rigs right there. All right, y'all, we've reached the town of Betty. So, find a gas station to fill up in. So there's wild donkeys where we're camping the other night. Guessing those are.
Turn right on US 95 North Main Street. Signs for
Yeah, totally. I've got room.
Continue on US 95 North for 52 miles.
A cool old town. Little casino up here. I'm good on those though. There's a little RV camper park right there. God, it's gonna be so hot. You gotta have AC running. Found a gas station, so we're gonna go top off. I've got about a 450-mile range, but Eden, I think, can only make it about 250 since she's towing. So we're gonna go make sure she's all topped off and good to go up here. Transmission report, she's doing great. That thing fixed it, so. It's funny, out here in Death Valley, I just met 2 subscribers, said what's up. But anyway, we're out of here, rolling towards Big Pine. This might be the straightest road I've ever driven. It's just been straight forever, like 10 miles perfectly straight. I think Death Valley is just over to our left over there, Stovepipe Wells and all that stuff. We could have cut through that way, but it saves like an hour going this way, and it's a lot less sketchy, so that's what we're up to. Whoa. Still in Nevada, probably getting close to Cali. Next gas, 60 miles. Eden's back there behind me.
Just like put it up for free for people.
There's our summit. We just climbed to 7,400 feet. The temperature got pretty warm, so we had to stop for a little bit, but you can see where we're going. There's the Sierras, snowpack and everything way out there, cruising across. Whoa, Dust Devil, yeah! That was crazy, that's a good one. That's beautiful. You guys can probably see the Sierras like way out there. Mountains we're gonna be cutting through. I think we're gonna be traveling through Yosemite to cut through them, just because I've never been through that. Tonight we're gonna spend the night on this side of the mountains up here. So we're gonna go find a cool spot up in BLM land. Probably against the base of those mountains where it's a little bit cooler than up here. All right, we're doing our left turn towards Big Pine right up here. And I tell you one thing, these mountains coming into the Sierras just to get here are pretty freaking steep. We're going like 19 miles an hour. Transmission's getting pretty freaking warm. We had to stop in the last climb, let it cool down. It's starting to hit like kind of 225 range. So I'm really glad I bought that infrared gun. That thing's been how I've been judging my temperature. So if we don't get to some kind of summit or pass soon, I'm probably gonna have to stop and let this thing cool down again. Whew, there's the pass. Thank goodness. I know she's getting warm. That is a pretty large uphill coming up. I have another warm transmission. Hope it won't be too crazy. Okay, hopefully one final climb here. Transmission just keeps getting super warm climbing all this stuff. It's just really steep and really hot outside. But I think this is our final one, and then we're gonna break through to Big Pine and the Sierras over there. Here's our summit. That was one heck of a climb right there. I don't know what that one was. 7,271 feet, West Guard Pass. Just about to the base. That was one long downhill. Eden's brakes are getting hot. You can smell them burning a little bit. She's trying the low gearing. It wasn't working that great. So she said she hasn't done that much before. So I'm going to sit in there with her this week and kind of show her what's up with it. And I just have to drive the Jeep myself to see what RPM range it should be at, so I know what to keep it from going over in the low gear. So we'll figure that out this week. Anyway, we're about to drop into Big Pine, and then we're going to go north about, I think, like 20 miles to Bishop, and there's some camping just outside of it, some BLM land that looked pretty awesome. So
395 North, Eastern Sierra Scenic Byway.
made it to Bishop. It's a freaking golf course in the desert. It's so good. Oddly enough, this is where Dustin and Lele have been staying a bunch, because you guys probably know this already, but Lele's house burned down where they were both staying, and they lost everything, which is insane. It's really crazy because Eden just lost everything when her house flooded, so it's pretty wild to have like two of the closest people to you have that happen to them. They've been staying here at our buddy Nick Nyquist's place, so it's been really awesome having a place for them to call home for a little bit while they're getting their stuff figured out, getting a new place in line. Kind of cool. Haven't come across the city in forever. Should ask Nyquist where the place to eat is here. Or Dustin, those guys probably all know. Washboard Road is the volcano tableland, it says. Freaking sweet. That's why I love the West, man, this BLM land. With BLM sites, I don't know. I don't think I've ever camped in the same site more than, I'd say, 2 days. Usually I just stay one day. I'll move on to a new place the next day. It's just a good way to do it. And just keeps you from wearing out welcomes, and there'd be a lot more camping spots available everywhere if everyone kept moving and not staying somewhere for 5 months.
Yeah, he like put him and all of his friends, he dressed them up as lizards, and he put all the women in like green spandex so they like looked like women lizards. Yeah, he was really into doing something like that.
This is not on Halloween.
I think that actually was on Halloween. That one
That's good.
Yeah, that one was.
It's like every Saturday with my friends. Gonna do a little bit of editing, so let me turn the light on in here. Put some new fairy lights in here. There we go. Isn't that nice? Yeah, it's much bigger. Good morning, y'all. Slept like a baby. A little bit of coffee, and we're gonna hit the road here. Can't tell you how nice it is to have this new oven. We are on our way. We just left the BLM campsite back there, and we're heading. We're gonna stay kind of up in the middle of the Sierras, actually. So we're heading up past Mammoth Lakes, and just a little bit past Yosemite, and cutting over to the mountains. And I found a pretty cool BLM campsite. We're gonna go chill and take care of some business for a little bit, and probably bust out the paddling stuff, get some runs in. And I also want to teach Eden how to whitewater paddle. So we're gonna go hit the South Fork of the American River area, do some camping out there. So we're on our way there now. Also, got Apple CarPlay working again, so that's pretty nice. So you guys can actually see where we're going as we're going there. I'll tell you one thing, if you guys have never driven Highway 395, it is a beautiful drive. You're rolling like right along the eastern side of the Sierra Mountain Range, California, and yeah, it's just really, really beautiful. Lots of places to camp, from what I can tell in BLM land, lots of parks like that, and lots of cool little western towns you pass through as you're driving this. We're gonna be on it for a little bit, but we're gonna jump off and head over to the western side pretty shortly, so you'll just get to see a little bit of this. really nice being able to monitor my exhaust gas temperature right there. You don't want that getting to 1300 or above because it starts melting your cylinders if you keep it at that. So we're gonna avoid that. So diesels, you just have to watch it really close and back off whenever it starts climbing too much. Usually once it gets to 1250, it's about as high as I like to go.
Yeah, where we only go uphill.
You can just climb it forever. Cool little old town. Maybe 16 miles from our campsite, so we're getting there. It's gonna be up in those mountains to the left somewhere. Oh, this is gorgeous out here. I have to come back and pack-craft this river or something. I think this camping spot's gonna be pretty sweet. So hopefully we get there in time. Here we go, up and over Sonora Pass. This is a steep, windy one. The grade actually gets up to 28%, which is freaking steep. I think we got it. Luckily, you can get that small trailer, a small Jeep, so it should probably be all right. Woo, it's steep. Well, this is great. My freaking truck's not starting on a steep hill. Come on. Seriously, dude? Not on this hill, man. Come on. It's that freaking neutral safety switch. Come on. Great. That's awesome. She's gone up the hill. Can't turn around trailer. I'm stuck here. Truck's not freaking starting again. Thank God, it just randomly started, so we're gonna figure that out. I think the neutral safety switch actually needs to get replaced. It's conking out, but I think we found our spot for tonight. The snow just melted, even though it's June. Eden's gonna get level, and then I'll try to squeeze in wherever I can around her. Pretty sweet though, right in the creek. Okay, I just spun around really quick. Turn, just in case I break down, need to get towed out. Try starting one more time. Okay, we're okay. We have found our spot for the night. We set up Starlink over there because it's going to upload a video and seems to be working pretty well. We'll be able to work here and chill for a few days, just enjoy the location. Really awesome having the creek right there. Makes it nice for sleeping. Good level spot for a Jeep, and got a good level spot for my truck right here. So we're all set up. Pretty fired up. We're eating a small piece of bread, a large piece of bread. This is right beside other pieces of bread.
Chili cheese focaccia. This one's really good.
Pretty good. It's a weird name for a bakery. Oh, Shats. Yeah. Which hopefully we'll be doing later. All right, y'all, about to call it a night. We'll catch you guys in the morning. Yeah. I don't know what if I even film today, but crazy hailstorm rolling through right now. Once again, this is the reason I've got a porch. Just hang out and enjoy the storm. I'll put the chairs up under the porch, keep them from getting soaked. River's getting pretty high, but this morning while the water was clear, I filled up my my shower bag with river water. Sat out in the sun for most days, so it's pretty warm. Just found a bunch of flies sitting in it because it's warm. So I think I'm gonna take a shower using the river water. And I don't know if I've showed you guys, but I do have, I'm gonna wait for this rain to stop, but I've got an outdoor shower right there, so maybe we'll unzip it and try to use it. Show you guys how I shower in this setup. So right there, not sponsored by these guys, but I've had that on this camper for about 5 years. It's my outdoor shower. I'm just gonna actually show you guys how it's done. That's it though. So pretty simple. It's just two poles that kind of swing out, hold you a shower. Basically a privacy curtain. Not bad, huh? Here's the inside. And now we're just gonna hang up our solar shower bag up here. Oh yeah, which has about, I'd say about 3 gallons of water. I was lightning and hailing a little bit ago. I was blowing my shower around, but so I take my solar shower bag. I got for $4 Walmart. It's been sitting out in the sun all day, so it's pretty warm. And I take a shower with that, so catch you guys in a minute. Then I've got it hooked to my porch right here and right down through there. Hear that thunder? Saw a big lightning bolt. Better take that shower. Good morning, y'all. Getting ready to leave our camping spot. I know I've filmed a bunch of very random stuff the last week. That's because last week has been very random. Getting back on track today. We're heading towards area to camp out where there's gonna be a bunch of different adventures to get into. But the shower broke off the other day. I'm gonna try to use it, so I just got my drill out. I drilled some new holes through the aluminum, and now we're gonna remount it. It was just riveted on before, so now I've got structural screws actually going through the aluminum into my fascia board there. So we're gonna get this other arm up, and hopefully that'll work. It's super janky looking, but I don't know, it's working. So I gotta fold those 2 arms in, try to wrap it all back up. Hopefully this works. On here, just clip that in. Allows that arm to rotate in. Like that. Like that. So, it's gonna show you guys how bad this is real quick. I've been like, it's taking me 10 minutes just to get the zipper right here. It's just like sticking, keep on spraying it. It's kind of hard to show 2 hands or 1 hand while I'm filming, but I'm using 2 hands and trying to slide the zipper back and forth. It's just like so gummed up. It's gonna make it all the way over there. Frustrations continue. I just got out a candle, so I'm rubbing candle wax on the zipper right there. That's usually what you do with dry suits or something similar like that to help it slide a little easier. So we're gonna try that here in a second, see if it'll do anything. Probably helped if I would have used this within the last 5 years, but there, I could use 2 hands, sorry. All right, y'all ready for a little moment of truth? Let's see if she starts. If that neutral safety switch is happy today. I do have a replacement neutral safety switch right here from Napa, which we're gonna install. Hopefully it just fires up right now. Let's let the glow plugs go for a second if they even need to. Wait, Starlight didn't even turn on. That's not good. It always turns on. RB air compressor's working. All right, let's try it. Whew. It's weird that the wait to start light isn't turning on. We're gonna have to figure that out, I guess. All right, we're on our way, y'all. That was a lovely little spot. Really cool little creek right there. Sonora Pass. Anyway, we're rolling on. We're about to go back down these steep switchbacks and head towards Lake Tahoe. There's a whitewater run. I want to take you guys on there where we're going to teach Eden how to paddle. She's going to take me paddleboarding my first time. And here's an Alaskan camper. Nice. And yeah, that's what's going on. So let's do it. So yeah, when you get up to this 15-mile-an-hour switchback up here, I'd slow down to like 15 and just try putting it in that lowest, like gear 1, whatever your lowest gear is. And you're not gonna really feel it doing anything until your RPM start getting up a little bit, and then you'll feel it actually like slowing your Jeep down or just like helping with the braking a little bit. So this road, we're on Sonora Pass. Trucks, it's actually illegal to drive a truck on this thing, and trailers are not even recommended. There's crazy switchbacks, and the big thing is the grades get up to 23%, which is pretty crazy. Is that working for you?
My brake.
Yeah, it's not really quite steep enough yet, but once you start going down something steeper, you'll really start feeling it. Here's some of the switchbacks here, check this out. This grade is super steep too, you guys just can't tell from camera. GoPro's never do that justice, but I'm in the lowest gear I've gotten. The truck's just trying to take off. Also noticing I'm almost out of gas. Need to fill up. Unfortunately, we do not have too far of a drive today to get to Lake Tahoe. It's maybe 3 hours or something like that. Absolutely beautiful day out. Once again, just sunny. It's like sunny every day. We did have one kind of crazy hail windstorm event, lightning event, that kind of helped rip off my shower, as you guys saw earlier. The privacy curtain, but we'll get that repaired. But anyway, I think it's supposed to be pretty good weather the rest of the week, so it should be great for bringing you guys to some adventures. And I don't know what river is down here on the right, but it looks like a lot of fun. Like nothing really difficult per se, just class 3, maybe a 4 every now and then. We're on a blind corner, but this is a really cool canyon. We're on Highway 395 right now, heading north towards Tahoe. I think we get another maybe 80 miles we'll be there. Looks pretty open too. I haven't seen many like logs crossing the rivers or anything that would hold you up. Anyway, just blabbering. We're closing in. I think that's actually Lake Tahoe, like way out in front of us. We just passed by some summit back there at 7,400 feet, past a heavenly resort. And yeah, we're just about there. Pretty stoked to check this place out. Pop said there's a couple good places to eat in Lake Tahoe, so maybe we'll go out, but I think we're probably gonna be cooking most of the time. Mainly because anything Eden cooks is like way better than any restaurant you can go to. And I need to learn how to cook better, so I'm trying to watch her closely. All right, we made it to Tahoe. It's as touristy as it gets, but still super nice. It'll be fun to chill here a couple days and do some leisurely activities and some camping, so I'm looking forward to it. We'll go head down to our camp spot real quick. This is really cool. We're not technically where the huge redwoods are, but I don't know what these pines? I don't think these are pines. Or hemlocks, I don't know what kind of trees these are. I think this is gonna be a really cool camping area we're going up to. Lots of recreation right around here, obviously. And we're not too far away. That's 16 miles. Pretty awesome. There's Lake Tahoe right out that way. Pretty fired up to be up here. A lot of boats out there. Up in this high ridge. I don't know what mountain it is on the left. Lake Tahoe on both sides. No guardrails. I guess you just stay on and know how to drive. Wow. This is a pretty awesome drive. Like, really awesome. Pretty crazy drive. Really cool up here though. Eden's still cruising right behind me there, not too much further. She's doing pretty awesome with that trailer. Probably like one of the best trailer backers I've ever met. Pretty awesome, just got it down. All right, y'all, just about there.
I'm like, man, I wish we had rollerblades.
Rollerblades. We're almost here, Sugar Pine State Park. Hey, kill this thing. I think it's like site 167 we're going to. Okay, we are in. So we're gonna hit the dump station really quick so Eden can do that thing that everyone loves doing with their camper. And, all right, we have arrived. Pretty tight camping spot here. You can't be on or off the pavement, which technically, I don't think we are. This tire's floating, right? Yeah, see, we're good. Just floating. So Eden's gonna squeeze in here. I think it's gonna work. What do you think? It's gonna work?
I'm just seeing how I'm gonna come at it.
Mm-hmm. Master trailer backer. Uh-huh. Watch this. I guarantee you she's got it. Anyway, this is where we are posting up. Probably one of the only paid public campgrounds of the trip. But there's a lot of cool recreational stuff pretty close to here, so it's a good home base. And honestly, it's like school just got out, so it's pretty insane everywhere as far as dispersed camping, but here we go. Let's see if she can get in here. When I first met her, I was so impressed by how well she could back a trailer up. So yeah, she does. I bet she'll get in the first swing. It's tight too. She kind of has the snake in here a little bit funny on purpose. She can't just come straight back into the spot because you can't be out in the road. So I think she's got it. You're looking pretty good right now. You might just straight up fit. You just come straight back in my driver door. I'm always filming you cooking and not doing stuff like this. That's right, guys. She knew what to do long before me.
I'm just gonna forget out of convenience so you can do it all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I think it's gonna work. So we're detaching the Jeep and then she can squeeze right in here and then we're all gonna be happy. Mm-hmm. Can't see the moon out tonight. Well, that was interesting. Heard someone banging pots and pans and yelling and screaming and a dog freaking out, but it was just a bear someone chased off. But we're good here. We're way off the ground. Getting ready for bed. We'll see you guys in the morning though. Oh yeah. Someone doesn't like the bear. Good old circus bears. Anyway, I'm gonna finish making the bed. It's freaking crazy. And checking in and make sure she's good. Did you? I can't open the door. Did you hear that? Some guy was freaking out.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, he's just screaming. It's probably a bear getting into his stuff. It was pretty funny. But after the 4 polar bears, this just seems like a joke.
I feel bad for that guy.
I know. That does sound bad. We're next. Anyway, I'm gonna finish making the bed. That was nuts. Okay, anyway. I said I was going to bed. I turned you guys off for the night, started making the bed, then I heard a guy literally screaming. I'm gonna film you, film the bears. This is so good. We're both there with our cameras. People are just, there's pots and pans going off around the campground and
We're just like,
yeah.
let's go look.
Yep. I like these bears. These bears are fun.
Yeah, these bears are a lot
Yeah.
less threatening.
I'm actually
than the
excited
polar
to see
bears.
them.
Yeah, I don't
No.
feel like we're gonna die
No.
with these bears.
Gun? Someone shot a gun in the
Someone
campground?
just shot a gun in the campground.
Are you serious?
Absolutely just-
That's insane. There's people everywhere.
I don't really think you're supposed to shoot a
No,
gun
you're
in the
definitely not supposed to
campground.
shoot a gun in the campground.
I think you're supposed to go inside and let the bear do whatever
Yeah.
the bear is doing.
That's a little bit overkill. There's literally people camped everywhere in every direction. Nothing's around here.
I don't think we're gonna hear anything else. They shot a gun. I feel like that's the
A
conclusion.
gun? All right, there we go. Bed's all made up. Ready. Catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. We survived the night and coffee going. That was insane. Everything seems pretty quiet this morning. Yeah, I think Eden's gonna work in some editing for a little bit, and I'm gonna do the same because I should. Get that right, Mr. Raven. That's right. I smell bacon. I smell bacon. Let's go find out where it's coming from. Those stairs get to be fun sometimes when I'm kind of sitting on an overhang right there, so. I don't know what she's up to.
My mess.
Smells good. The bears are gonna be coming from 20 miles around. And it's cooking away. I keep trying to help, she just never wants the help.
Huh?
You never want the help.
How are you gonna fit in here?
I don't know. Can't really do anything.
Huh?
You can't really do much to help, I guess. Small kitchen space. I feel guilty. I'll fix something for her later instead. Oh, it's good. Look at that sourdough. Check out this sandwich. Breakfast sandwich by the pro. She did sourdough bread, fried up in butter, from Schatz Bakery in Bishop, California, and a runny egg, and some turkey bacon, and some cheese. Super good. Anyway. Some weird noise.
I'm like hitting your truck.
Professional jumper here. I didn't even know jump roping was a thing until you started talking about it.
What do you mean?
I didn't know it was a thing.
What do you mean it's not a thing?
Are there competitions?
Oh yeah. I can't like do a ton on this.
No.
A real tiny space.
Looks hard.
Get my flow for a second here. Ah! I'm feeling like super out of practice.
This is really good.
That was awesome.
Oh my god. Well, everybody, guess what? Haven't left adventure yet. It is project time. Max, you'll love this. Guess what I'm redoing? My trailer lights. My 7-pin is extremely corroded. Pretty good, eh? It's good stuff. That explains why it wasn't working at all. Get ourselves a freshie. These 7-pins are always fun because they're always different schematics, I feel like. Nothing's ever standard. It's either like all by color or by what is supposed to be hooked to, like left turn signal, right turn signal, whatnot. I never get the same 7-pin. It's always got different directions, so I've got to guess at what all those wires are, essentially. What that'll do is when it's plugged into the flatbed trailer power, it'll power these lights, which just help make the camper more visible. So that's what we're doing, getting them wired up. Well, we just had a delicious dessert you'd made over here. What was it?
Brulee. It was like a mix between bananas Foster and bruleed bananas. Brie cheese and like butter whole wheat crackers.
Yeah, it's delicious. I'm sure you guys can go to her channel and she'll show you how she cooks it or whatever. I'm over here working on trailer lights, which she's been helping me tell me what's happening. We just checked it worked a second ago, so now we have running lights. I've got brake lights, right?
You do?
Okay. I'm gonna do a left signal. And a right.
It's all working.
Yeah, it's all working.
You can see the mosquitoes flying in front of it. Going back inside to edit. They're definitely coming out now.
Yeah. Someone's gonna plow in the back of me even though I have all those lights now.
Probably. Oh my god, why are they all out now?
I don't know. I'm just being grumpy for no reason. You didn't realize I'm probably hungry, so she asked if I wanted sardines. I'm like, no, I don't like this. We just knocked out like 4 of them.
They're so good. Mm-hmm. With hot sauce?
The funny part is there's like a bear attack like right over there last night. We are eating fish. This is really smart.
The stinkiest fish.
Mm-hmm.
But I love sardines.
I could eat like 5 tins of those right now.
There's more. You want one?
No.
Are you sure?
I would get sick.
I don't think sardines would make you sick.
Really?
No, it's like high quality protein.
I just realized I haven't filmed anything this morning, but Eden walked outside this morning and I don't know, you guys have to watch her video to see it, but the bear tried to get in her camper last night while we were camped right here beside it. There's its paws all over the side of the camper. Little nose smudge.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite.
Right there in the window.
This one's a nice little.
Oh yeah, let's see.
That's a good one.
Right there, but it ripped the base of the trim right there, completely off of the door.
Yeah, you got a little tooth print here.
Yep, little tooth mark right there. Walked out this morning, that was like wide open, ripped off.
Yeah, I walked over and it was just like hanging out here, and I was like, bear, bear.
And it came in this side too.
And all over my Jeep.
Yeah, she's got paws in her Jeep. Yeah, look at that. Here you go. There's bear paws there. Anyway, we might get creative because the first night there's a gunshot. Second night, this almost got broken into. Tonight's night 3. We still have 2 more nights to go.
But from back here, you can see all the little bear prints.
I know, he was just, I can't believe we didn't hear that.
The nose smudge is my favorite.
This can't happen again tonight. We're gonna have to set up an alarm system. If you guys have ever set up a bear alarm system in your camp, drop something in the comments.
Yeah.
Looking for any and all ideas. I've got all these leftover like cans, but then you don't want to leave cans out because they have scents. So it's like literally attracting them, which you can get fine here. So maybe I'll get out tools or something, hang them on strings. Yeah, it's a one dirty door. There's nose nudges everywhere on it. See all the prints pretty good up here. Tried to get in. It's crazy. Our food's over there in the bin too, but campers, it's like we have refrigerators, so you can't like take your stuff out of the fridge and let it go bad. So it says as long as you have your stuff in your camper, you're supposed to be all right here, but.
Well, you're all right. I don't know your camper's all right.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's
we're all
a
right.
different story.
That's also true. It's really nice being like 7 feet off the ground over here, honestly.
Yeah, I'm glad I could take one for the team.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, sure.
And once again, Eden's shoving food in my face. Look at these nachos. Delicious. And she didn't make these in the oven. Making them with a, what do you even call that?
Huh?
It's like a brulee torch.
It's a brulee torch.
Okay. Is it actually called that? Oh, just made that up. Works great for nachos, but I feel like, yeah, I don't know what else you use it for besides like bruleeing, burning sugar into things.
I mean, I made the bananas with it yesterday.
Yeah, those are delicious too. So spoiled. It stopped. Oh, you guys hear that? There's people screaming and pots and pans. It's actually a really fun campground to camp in. You just hear people screaming all the time and banging things. Gunshots. Pretty awesome.
Really relaxing.
Yeah, we're ready for them tonight though.
How are we ready?
We're gonna jump off this porch and ride that bear.
It's like a symphony of car horns. Oh my god.
I'm gonna hang out with him when he comes over.
So bizarre. So just never got to do Florida ever. This is so so crazy.
Is it eating his leg? Like, what could possibly be going on?
I really want to know if they're like in campers or if they're in tents.
I don't know.
If they're in tents, I feel like this is a much more reasonable response than, not that it's reasonable, but I feel like it's...
Yeah, get the stereo ready. We'll play some music for him. We're gonna try a different solution. We're gonna play some sweet tunes for the bear. You know, and if he eats us, it'll be a good story for someone else to tell. All right, here we go.
He's got to be checking out their camp.
Oh yeah, the bear was like on the far left side, and then we just heard him from the far right side.
I think there's 2 bears.
Oh, there's 2 bears? Oh, that's good.
I think there's 2 bears.
There's a car.
They're like, we're leaving, not staying.
Yeah, we're over this. No showers, there's bears everywhere. I picked him out a really nice song here though, so you love this. Been sitting out here like an hour and a half. Just wandered up, just didn't quite come all the way.
Yeah, he was crunching over there.
Which sucks because I had like some really good circus music for him, ready to go, and the speaker's ready to go, and we're just gonna show him a really good time. You were gonna jump rope. It's gonna juggle.
Yeah.
You're going off out here. You guys hear that?
Move back.
Move back.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know. Could you guys sleep? They're sneaky. They're quiet.
That one that wasn't far, like really.
He's right behind us. What in the godly is going on out here? It's happening again. They're like right there. This is the best campsite ever. We just keep staying here. It's a definite.
How could you not? Are you not entertained?
It's right there. Oh, I see him, maybe? Yeah, there he is.
Are you see the bear?
Yeah, he's like way out there in the street.
Oh yeah, I see him. Yeah, there he is.
Yep.
Oh, he's running this way.
Oh, that's nice. I don't have my bear spray or anything, but
Well, neither one of us move at all.
I'm in flip-flops. I'm gonna take my flip-flop off and start beating him.
Yeah, he's right there. He's coming our way.
Is he?
He's literally coming straight for us. Okay.
Oh, he's got cubs. Yeah, he's got little ones. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna visit the camp. Oh, they're coming and running fast.
Yeah, no, I
Let's
told
see.
you. Oh, the babies are so cute, though.
Yep. I'm gonna jump up there now. Get the door open so we can jump in. They're there, right there. Oh, they're so cute. Look at them.
The babies are adorable. Oh my goodness.
We're gonna visit the neighbors in the tent.
Okay, the babies are so cute, though.
He checked the handle. See that?
Did you really?
Yeah, I just filmed him checking the handle. He might still come this way. They're just checking all the caches. Casually walking around, checking the table. They're climbing the tree, look. Straight back.
Oh, is he really? Oh.
They're cute. The guy's got a taser.
Oh my god.
You hear that? Yeah.
Are you out of your mind? You're gonna tase a baby bear?
I don't know. I just heard him firing it up to scare it, maybe. Let all the mosquitoes in. That's good. Yes, finally had a visitor. We're the only camp it didn't mess with.
I guess I'm gonna grab my camper key and use the bathroom over here.
Yeah.
We stay out here and like guard
Yeah.
from the mom bear.
Yeah, sure thing.
Her baby cubs.
All right, go for it.
Would you not get down there?
I mean, I don't know.
Really?
You're probably all right, but I don't know. If you start learning, she's right beside you. She might get weird. Yeah, just like check around the camper really good first before you jump off. Eden's gonna go use the bathroom down there. Pretty good. It's a good idea.
What?
I think you hear a bear. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Well, guys, it happened again. I was not able to start the truck several different times in a row, whether it's in neutral or park or anything. And eventually I kept messing with the shifter and it was able to start. I thought it was the anti-theft security system in the truck for a while, but pretty convinced it's not that, and it's the neutral safety switch. Almost positive, just from what the truck has been displaying. So I picked up a new neutral safety switch and we're going to remove the old one from the transmission and install this one right now. Hopefully that fixes the problem. We're doing this in a 1995 Ford F350 powerstroke diesel. So first thing we're doing, park and brake on, key in the ignition to loosen up the column, and we're gonna bump it over to neutral. there. And parking brake's good, it's not gonna roll. And your neutral safety switch, you guys can see it. It is right here on the side of the transmission. So it's your front axle, you go up, there's your oil filter. Transmission's right behind the oil filter, and that's what we need to get off. We have to loosen up the big nut in the middle, which holds on that little lever. Then we have to unattach this little lever from the cable right there, the linkage. Once we get that off, we'll remove these two, I think 8mm bolts, and then the neutral safety switch should come off. All right, pretty simple tools for the job. We're at hanging out in the ground with the ants. We're gonna hold this lever in place and loosen up this main nut right there. I've got a 5/8 on here. I don't think that's the right size, but that's good enough for right now. There we go. Get that nut off, it's right there. Okay, here we go. This should slide off, right? I believe. There it goes. Now that slides off. And we'll just leave all this hooked up to the transmission right there. I'm gonna get this off. So we undo our plug up here. So there should be a little pigtail connection. There it goes. Just squeezing the top, that comes off. 8mm. Hopefully this is a pretty easy sensor to replace. This is one of the beauties of these old 7.3s. Most of the sensors, like, are not too difficult or crazy to get to, even with minimal mechanical knowledge, such as myself. Now getting them off of something extremely rusted is another story, but luckily this truck is pretty clean everywhere. It's kind of nice. And I believe it should just come right out once it gets this one off. Might be kind of sealed on in the transmission, but maybe it just slides off. I don't know. Never done this before. There you go. Okay, she's off. Here's my old neutral safety switch. And you can tell neutral's not totally lined up in there. So on these things, you'll notice there's that mark. It says neutral, the N right there. I'm gonna make sure that's lined up with that slot right there, the neutral slot. Okay, throw this right back on. Right there. Beautiful. Okay, there you go. And that's simple. Hopefully that worked. So you can see we have our new neutral safety switch in place, and hopefully that works. We'll know very shortly. We'll try to start the truck and park in neutral. And if it does, then we're probably all right. Ooh, messy. First things first, let's try to start it in park, because it should definitely start in park. Little plug should be good. Let's hit it. It likes it. I'm gonna try to start it in neutral. Neutral looks way more lined up than it did before. Give it just a second here in the glow plugs. And start it neutral. Doesn't start in neutral. Interesting. Maybe something else. We'll see. All right, here we go. Did a slight adjustment, and let's see. Fires up in park. Let's go over to neutral. Try to start there. There we go. So it looks like it was a neutral safety switch. That's awesome. Sweet. All right, y'all. About to pass out. Long story, but we're out here tomorrow. See y'all in the morning. See if the bears wake us up tonight.
Good morning, everyone. You hear some screams?
God. What a great alarm clock.
I love the man screams.
Yeah. The air horn.
Waking up to this again. I like the Go Bear Go cheer. That was a good one.
Go with the kids is pretty cute.
Yeah, that was cute.
That was pretty cute. He started coming this way. He was right there.
I mean, he's getting nowhere to go. He's gonna walk through somewhere. Yeah, boy. Just chilling.
Mm-hmm. I like how he never comes to us.
I know, because we're being chill.
Look at what's happening.
You know.
Thank you.
All right, y'all, we're out of here. On to the next adventure. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one.